I am so unprepared for this. My hair is wet. I am running on very little sleep and I've barely eaten anything today, but it is time for the I can't say it. It's time for the 48-hour readathon, which is based on Becca's Bookoplathon. Yes, that. This is just going to be a very quick introduction because I am unprepared. I don't know what I'm reading. I have a couple of ideas, but I still have 5 hours to go roughly until the readathon begins. So I've got some time to figure it out. I do have 2 for definite things I'm going to be doing though. The first book that I want to read is Industrial Magic by Kelly Armstrong. This is the 4th book in the Women of the Other World series, and I'm currently rereading this series with a bunch of friends and I'm very much enjoying myself. So this meets the 2 prompts. First of all, it's fantasy, paranormal fantasy, but still fantasy. It's definitely not contemporary and it's got a dark cover. And then also I'm going to be starting 12 Kings. So I'm meant to be buddy reading this with my friend Cassidy. She's already ahead of me because this week at work has been awful, like honestly diabolical. I need to catch up. I think, well, when she last messaged me she was on chapter 8, which for me is 75 pages in, so I'm at least going to read to chapter 8 during this readathon. I might read some more if I'm really into it. Otherwise I need to pick some thrillers, so I'm gonna go off and do that first and then I'll get back to you because this is a really half-assed TBR. But my plan is basically to read all of this, read a little bit of this, and then pick out maybe 2 or 3 thriller books that I could either read fully or that I could jump between. I do have The Maidens from NetGalley and I have The Good Sister, so those are 2 that I am considering. I will get back to you either when the readathon starts. I can't say the word, I'm not going to say it. I will get back to you when the readathon starts or once I've chosen which books I'm going to read. Although I do kind of think that I might want to do some mood reading this weekend, just because that will work better I think for a 48-hour readathon. So who knows, this intro isn't a very good intro. Thank you for tuning in and hopefully you enjoy the rest of the 48-hour reading vlog. It's just coming on to 12 o'clock and I have to be really quiet because Quill is asleep, so is Octavia. I'm definitely going to have to put captions in here. I'm going to start this reading. Industrial Magic. I think I'm probably only going to read about 2 chapters before I fall asleep because I'm really tired. Look at the bags under my eyes. Good morning. It's not even really the morning anymore, it's 11:30. I slept in this morning because I was so tired, but I'm feeling so much better. So I'm really excited to kick off this readathon. I've read 50 pages of Industrial Magic this morning. So far I'm enjoying it. I don't actually remember anything about this one, and it turns out that I have read this one and also the next book in the series as well, so these would both be rereads for me, but I don't remember anything at all, so I have no idea what's coming. So this one is kind of a murder mysteries. So without spoiling the previous books, this is about a witch called Paige who is dating a sorcerer called Lucas. They kind of stumble almost upon a murder mystery. Another witch is killed and she's only a teenager, so Paige wants to look into it and help out and try to figure out who has killed or who is killing teenagers, because it's not the first one. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. I really enjoy the witch books in this series. I don't enjoy the werewolf ones so much, but maybe I will later on in the series because I know some things that happen. My plan at the moment is to read for another half an hour and then I'm going to get ready to film because I have some filming to do today. I don't actually have a video that's going up today, Saturday, so I need to do something for that, probably a tag video. And then I also want to get ahead again on videos because I have run out of pre-recorded stuff. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. I'm probably going to take a break in between recording and perhaps like read for an hour and then record something and then read again. The next 2 prompts I think are actually dropping in 25 minutes or so. So I'm looking forward to seeing what those are and seeing if I can fit in either this book or 12 Kings or maybe another book, a thriller or something, into those prompts so I can complete those as well. I haven't really been very involved in the community or the live streams yet, just because I've been chilling out this morning. I've really needed a break from everything after this week of work, but I'm hoping maybe this evening, actually no, I've got date night this evening, I'm hoping maybe tomorrow evening I'll be a bit more involved in the community, and that'll be a lot of fun. So I'm a lot more presentable now. I'm currently in the conservatory. I'm getting ready to record. I think I'm going to do 2 or 3 videos today. I need to do my tag video, I need to do a haul video, and then I'm thinking about perhaps recording this whole new video thing that I am bringing to my channel, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a bit too much work today with the readathon going on as well, so I might want to do that tomorrow instead, after I've had like another good night's sleep. But I'm kind of in the mood to record, so I think I might actually do it now, and I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, just in case I end up doing it, recording it, editing it, and then not enjoying it, and I don't want to like promise you something and then not post it. So just know it's a very, very exciting project that I'm planning to do over the next few months. The first video should be going up in the next couple of weeks, and it's all to do with my love of true crime. So if you guys like true crime, you're in for what I think is a treat, and I'm also open to new ideas and suggestions to do with it. So stay tuned for that. That should be coming up very, very soon. I'm very excited for it. But now I have read 100 pages of industrial magic. Not very many, I know, considering it's now nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but my reading tends to do better in the afternoons and evenings anyway, so I'm not too bothered. I do want to get some videos recorded today though, so that's why I'm interrupting my reading. I'm thinking that I'm going to do 1 video and then read a bit more and then do another video, so it's kind of breaking things up a bit for me. I'm not really sure what my goal, my page count goal is going to be. I'm thinking maybe 50 pages, because that should only take about half an hour. I'm flying through this book so far. I really haven't been reading for very long, and it's just going really quickly. I really enjoy this series. If you have read, by the way, Bitten and Stolen, the first 2 books in the series, and then decided you didn't really like it, it does get so much better. So I would highly recommend carrying on with the series, just so you can meet Paige and Lucas. I think they're great. So I just finished recording my first video. My battery has run out, so I have obviously replaced it. Now I'm going to read a little bit more, because I said that that is what I was going to do. So I also just found out that the prompts have been released, but prompts 3 and 4. So the next prompt is contemporary, the other one is POC. So I need to read a book with either a person of colour in it, like as the main character, I imagine, preferably, or I need to read a book written by an author of colour. So I'm not sure I have any contemporary books written by author of colours on my shelf, just because I don't tend to buy contemporary books. I tend to get those from the library, just because I don't reread them, and I'm quite strict about which books I keep. So I might have to buy a book for it. I did say that I was going to perhaps read a thriller or something, so maybe I can have a look through NetGalley and see if I have any contemporary thriller books maybe, or just contemporary romance books with authors of colour. Otherwise, I'm considering reading the first Chloe Brown book, or Brown Sisters book, which is Chloe Brown, because I haven't read that yet. I know that the 3rd book just came out and everyone's really excited for it, but I haven't read it, so maybe I can give that a go. Another option I could perhaps buy is the 2nd book in the Kiss Quotient series, which I think is called The Bride Test. I know that people didn't love that one as much as the 1st book, but I'm still quite keen to read it because of the autism rep. Yeah, maybe I could get that one. I'm going to see which ones I could perhaps potentially buy. Hopefully they're both available as ebooks in the UK, or maybe they're available from the library. I'm gonna have to read some more of Industrial Magic first before I decide what I'm going to do, because I have too many options. So I have uploaded the video that I just recorded, and I've read another 100 pages of Industrial Magic, so I'm now 200 pages in. I am crashing hard, so I'm gonna need to make another coffee because I'm falling asleep. I'm so tired. But while I'm drinking my coffee, I'm going to start reading 12 Kings and read a chapter and see how I feel about it, just to get kind of an idea for the feel of it. And this would count towards the dark cover or the fantasy prompt, either one. I also want to think about what I'm going to pick up as a contemporary book, so I'm thinking I might pick up an ebook for that and read it in bed tonight, but I don't know which one I want that to be yet, so something to think about. But my current plan is to read a chapter of this while I'm drinking my coffee. Sunday morning. I had such a good night's sleep last night. I'm feeling fantastic. I don't know if you can tell, but I am feeling so much more energetic. I say as I rest my arm on the bed. I've got about 100 pages left of Industrial Magic. I can't remember what I told you last night, but that's what's going on there. So I'm going to finish this off this morning. It's already about 10:30. Quill has gone out to get breakfast. I am babysitting. Say hello. Say hello. He's adorable. I have to say that this book, I think the reason I don't remember it is because the second half feels like a completely different book. So the beginning of the book sort of is covering a murder mystery. Some teenagers are being killed. And then the second half of the book so far has kind of taken a turn and is looking more into the vampires, which I find a little odd because it doesn't really match the tone of the first half. But it's okay, I'm still enjoying it, and yeah, I'm going to finish it off this morning. I think then, like I said yesterday, I need to read a little bit of 12 Kings, but I think I might take a break and find a romance book to read or a contemporary, because that was one of the prompts. The other two prompts that were announced last night when I was in bed, there was a chance card, and what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. I'll put it on the screen. But I don't know how well I'm going to match my reading to that. I definitely think I can finish Industrial Magic this morning, and then probably if I start reading the Kiss Quotients or Get a Life Chloe Brown, which is only £3 on Amazon, so I might as well buy it. I think I can probably finish one of those today. I'm not sure I'm going to be finishing a third book, but that's okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this weekend, about the reading that I've been doing, and I've also been doing a lot of videos as well. That's really good, and I think later on I'm going to also record maybe 2 or 3 more videos to again try to get ahead, because I recorded 3 yesterday and I want to carry on to try and keep the momentum going. So that's my plan for the day. Hopefully your reading is going really well, and I'll check back in later on. I was just finishing off Industrial Magic, and then our neighbours brought us a cake, so that's the thing. Bucky was just sleeping on me as well.
I feel right, it's still warm.
Yeah. Was it lemon and vanilla?
Mm. Ooh.
You can smell the lemon.
Mm.
You enjoying that?
Yeah.
So yeah, now I have cake and I am so happy. So I'm just finishing off Industrial Magic, like I said, about 50 pages left. It is starting to drop off a little bit. It's not as exciting as it was before, but Eve has just shown up briefly. I don't think that's a spoiler. That's fun, and I'm really looking forward to having a kind of adult romance to break up this fantasy. So I just finished Industrial Magic, which is my first book of the readathon. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I reckon I can definitely smash out an adult romance book. I just need to decide if I'm going to buy Chloe Brown or Kiss Quotient. No, the Kiss Quotient sequel, I don't know. But I am currently trapped. He's been sleeping here for the last like half an hour. It's the only reason that I managed to finish my book is because he was sleeping, and now he's decided to clean himself. I don't know if he's going back to sleep or what, but we'll see. My next task will depend on whatever he's doing, as it should be. Yeah, I'm reading Guru Gossip in case you're wondering. Just seeing what's going on. Yeah, if he decides to wake up now, I'm going to record a couple of videos before I start Chloe Brown, but maybe he's a bit sleepy. So I have just had a nap, hence the bags under my eyes, oh my god, and my makeup. And I've decided to DNF Chloe Brown because I was not enjoying it. It's actually a really badly written book, in my opinion. I was not enjoying it at all. So yeah, DNF'd it, and I wasn't expecting that, so I'm gonna see if I can get my money back from Amazon because I didn't get very far through. But it was honestly shit. It was really poorly written. It wasn't funny at all, and I didn't like the sex scene that I did see. So yeah, DNF'd. Not the best for a readathon, but yeah, I'm gonna probably read 12 Kings now, or at least some of it, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. So in the end, I only read another chapter or so of 12 Kings, and I'm a little bit disappointed with how this readathon ended up being, because I thought it was going to be really fun to read an adult romance. I didn't. So to recap what happened, I read the entirety of Industrial Magic, which I'm really pleased about. I gave this one 3.5 stars. I think I'm gonna have to decide on the final rating at some point. It was really enjoyable, fast paced, a little bit on the long side, and it kind of switched plots somewhere in the middle, and the second half wasn't as much of a murder mystery as the first half, so that's a bit disappointing but still really good. I'm looking forward to carrying on with the series. I read a couple of chapters of 12 Kings, which is an adult fantasy series, and I'm hoping to finish this one this coming week. And I DNF'd Get a Life Chloe Brown because it was not a good book and I didn't like the way it was written. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this vlog. Sorry I spent most of it in my pyjamas, but I'm not getting dressed for a 48-hour readathon. I hope you guys had a really good readathon yourselves, and I'll speak to you all in the next video. Bye.